What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to show you how to complete Onslaught waves 1 to 15, give you some tips if you're getting stuck, and show you how to unlock the Super Soldier for free. Now, I am using Defender level heroes, but if you follow these tips, you should be able to do it with mid warrior heroes too. It is possible. I've seen it done, and I've done it myself. It's about watching the timer and killing everything as fast as possible. Now, these first waves are obviously going to be easier because the spawns have low health, but I suggest making it a habit to walk up to the spawning areas as quickly as you can. This is my first tip. And try to remember where they spawn. If you fail this time, you can remember for the next time. Remember, the clock is against you, so every second counts, especially in the higher waves. So before they even spawn, I'm walking up to them, attacking. This will give you those valuable extra seconds to fight the bosses every 3 waves. My second tip is to watch the timer. Some of you may have noticed that the timer resets every 3 waves. The timer does not reset every wave, it's every 3 waves. So after you kill the enemy heroes, it'll reset and you'll get another 2 minutes-ish to fight. This means that the time you take in waves 1 and 2, or 4 and 5, will affect how much time you have to kill the bosses in wave 3. Again, since these are the first few rounds, you may not feel it, but later in later rounds, things will get very tight. My third tip is to try and disperse yourselves during the non-boss waves. Doing so will give you that extra edge on killing everything as quickly as possible. You'd be surprised how much time you waste just by walking around looking for the spawns. Now, of course, this will be slightly different if you're using a ranged hero. In that case, you may want to stay in the middle. You'll notice that the Adaptoids will more often than not run to the middle, and this will allow you to make the most out of your range by attacking around you and walking less. Remember, the goal is to kill everything as fast as possible and give yourself as much time as possible to kill the bosses. My fourth tip is for the boss wave. Whenever the enemy heroes spawn, it's very important that you kill the sorcerer first. The sorcerer will be healing the other enemy heroes, so she's basically reversing all the work that your team's trying to do to kill them. Plus, her shield will make things very difficult if she uses it. So I highly suggest you make a team, maybe make some friends in the alliance, and tell them to focus the sorcerer supreme first. If you're not in an alliance, use the global chat to make a party, and use the party chat to plan who you'll be focusing. My fifth tip is to save the health relics. You're going to need them when you're fighting the bosses, likely. And you can get a lot of them from the earlier waves. The death timer is pretty long, and every second you're dead means less damage for your team. If your other 2 teammates are dead, try your best to stay alive, because if all 3 of you are dead at the same time, it's over, and you'll have to start over again from the beginning. My sixth and final tip is to save your freezes and your stuns and to use them wisely. The Super Soldier's shield can be really annoying, so when you see the shield come up, go around it and use your stun then. And try to coordinate your stuns. So if your sorcerer on your team has the orb and uses her stun, wait until that's almost done before using your own stuns. This will maximize the time that the enemy hero is disabled and make things easier for you. I highly suggest having a Hulk on your team. I really like that he has 2 stuns and that they have long durations. Also note that the captain's shield has a direction and will focus just one person. So if it keeps focusing you, you can move around to expose the captain's back to your teammates, make it easier for them to get damage in. If you're alone and the captain uses his shield, you'll probably be better off just walking away and attacking a different boss that doesn't have the shield up. This will maximize the damage you dish out per second. Otherwise, your attacks would be wasted because of the shield's damage reduction effects, and your precious seconds will be put to better use by attacking heroes with their shield down. If you can, also try to save your SP3 or your ult for the enemy heroes. If you really do want to use them for the adaptoids, use it on the first wave, right after the last enemy boss waves. By the boss wave, your cooldown timer should be up and you should be able to use it again. But do not use it right before the boss wave. So if your cooldown timer is up and you're at wave 8, don't waste it on the adaptoids, save it for the last wave. You'll make more use of it to kill the bosses quicker. And that's pretty much it. If you follow these tips, you should be able to get closer to finishing Onslaught. Fortunately, I made progress in the past weeks and got my objectives. And I did not pay for the Super Soldier yet. I'm aiming to do it for free. Alright, and here's a look at unlocking the Super Soldier for free. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace.